Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Henrietta. On today's video, I'm going to be doing a mommy tag. So if you follow me on Instagram, you definitely know that I have two boys, but I don't really get to talk about being a mom, like the experience of being a mom, motherhood, being a mom at such a young age. I don't really share so much about that because sometimes you just feel like you don't know so much. But then again, one thing that life has taught me is that it doesn't matter how old or how young you are. Sometimes you might actually know a lot more than even the people that are way older than you, and that's how this mom journey is. You don't ever feel like you know enough. You don't ever feel like you are that mom standard. But anyways, this video is just a way for me to share my experience of being a mom and just answer mom related questions. And what better way to do that other than doing a mommy tag? So that's just what this video is all about. First things first, I am a mom. I am 26. I'm turning 26 this December, and I am a mom of two boys. My first son is 4. His name is Jason. The second one is Jamin, but you guys all know him as Jam Jam because we like to call him Jam Jam a lot. He's 1 year and 7 months. So those are my two kids. So I will just go ahead and ask the questions. I have them here in this iPad, and I will just put the question and then answer the questions. There are 20 questions in all, so I'll try and be as brief as possible. So the first question goes, are you a stay-at-home mom or a working mom? I am a stay-at-home mom. I have never worked. Next question is, would you have it any other way? Definitely. Me staying at home was definitely totally my choice. My husband is really indifferent if I want to work or not, so I decided that I was going to stay at home for now. So when the children are a little bit older, I feel like my youngest child should be about 5 when I decide to work. So I'm not looking for a job. If I get a job, most likely I won't take it because I want to be around and just nurture my children at this very age until they're a little bit older. I am a very traditional mom, woman type of woman. But I do business by the side, so I have like my own little stream of income that comes to me. So it's really not about the money. It's just about me wanting to be around my kids and just nurture them and just be around them and just have time for them. So third question, do you co-sleep? Yes, we do. We sleep with on the same bed. Jam Jam sleeps on our bed, and it's mostly because we didn't bring them up to sleep in their own beds separately. My babies, I really like to hold them at night, cuddle them at night, and they really got used to it. So they just sleep on our bed. And like Jason used to sleep on our bed, and when he got older, when he was like 2, he started sleeping on his own. So right now Jam Jam sleeps on our bed, and maybe when he gets older, when he outgrows it, he would probably stop sleeping. So, and it just works, man. We don't really pay attention to that, so we don't even think about it, so it just works. Number 4, what is your one must-have item for your baby? I feel like I cannot pick one item, but I would say food. Because they like food a lot, and food solves every problem. Once children, once they're not hungry, they're the sweetest thing, but once they get hungry, they just become something else. So food, really, there's so many things, but food is just what's on my mind right now. Question number 5, how many kids do you plan on having? So I've always wanted 3, mostly because we're 4 in our family, so I feel like 4 is a lot, and 1 or 2 is probably too small. So I feel like 3 kids, perfect. But my husband, he always wanted 1. Now we have 2. Talking about the third one. Now we have 2. Talking about the third one is me just looking for trouble. I have tried talking about having a third child, but he's not having it. He's definitely not going to agree to it anytime soon, because anytime I bring about the topic of having another child, the first thing he tells me is school fees, and I'm like, not now, maybe in another 5 years, 4 years, but he's not having it, so I will just have to wait and see. But for now, I think we're going to have to. Next question, date night, how many nights per month? So we don't like schedule it, but if you follow me on Instagram, you know that we get to go out. Me and my husband, we get to go out a few times. We don't have like a schedule where we say, okay, every month or every week or every 2 weeks. Sometimes you just feel like going out, and then my sisters live with us, so it's really easy for us to just go out alone. So we don't plan it, but at least in a month we should have gone out once. So sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, but at least in a month we should go out once. So it just happens. We don't plan it, but then we get to go out quite often. Your child's favorite shows. So Jason likes cars, anything that has to do with cars. So Paw Patrol, Blaze and the Monster Machines, Rusty Rivets, anything that has to do with cars, Jason is into it. So even if he's going to watch YouTube, as long as there are cars involved, he's going to watch it. But Jam Jam, on the other hand, doesn't care about cars or anything. He just wants songs. So we do a lot of Choo Choo TV, all those kid TVs on YouTube. Like with Jam Jam, we watch on YouTube almost all through the day. So he likes songs. He likes those cartoons where they sing, those children song cartoons, Wheel on the Bus, all those songs. So he likes it, and he's 18 months, but he knows close to 20 or 25 songs, and he sings them well, as in you would know what he's singing. So he's really into songs, but I know that it's just a phase. Like when Jason was growing up, he was really into Peppa Pig, but now he doesn't really care for it anymore. So I know that Jam Jam is just a phase. So as time goes by, he'll probably have interest in other things. Question 8, it says, name one thing you bought before you had your baby and never ended up using. I start naming those things, this video will probably be like 1 hour long, cause a lot, especially with Jason, because it was my first time. So I just had a lot of ideas, and I had a lot of fantasies. So I just went all in, the things I needed, things I did not need. But at that point you will not really understand that you won't use these things. And there's so many of them. With Jam Jam, I bought manual breast pumps, electric breast pumps, and I never got to use any of them because he would not even take he would not really take bottles. He would always prefer to breastfeed. So I just had to give them out. There are a lot of things, and I feel like it happens to every mom. Like it just happens. You just have so many ideas in your head, and then reality hits you, and then it never just goes the way you plan. Your child's favorite food. It's weird, but the both of them like to eat beans, and I absolutely hate beans. But then I have to cook it a lot because it's like their father's favorite thing to eat, and it's also becoming their favorite thing to eat. So they like beans, but they're not picky eaters, so they eat like everything. So good for me. I don't have to struggle with getting them to eat. So yeah. Question 10. How many cars does your family have? We have 2 cars. I have my car. My husband has his car. But we both drive like small cars, like what do they call it? Sedan? I think that's what they call small cars. But we really want to buy a bigger car because my sisters live with me. So when we need to go out, the car is usually really cramped. So we want to buy like an SUV so that when we're going out together, the whole family, everybody has enough space. So pray for us, guys. Question 11. Weight gain before pregnancy, during, after, and now. Like this is a lot of questions. So before I had Jason, my first son, I used to be a size 6. I had Jason, I became like a size 10, and I was able to go back to a size 8. So before I had Jam Jam, I was like a size 8. I had Jam Jam, I was hitting size 12. Now I am in between size 8 and size 10. I would wear size 8, some size 8 clothes. I would wear some size 10 clothes, so I'm just somewhere in between. And I feel like I'm happy with my size right now. I just really want to like tone my arms, my stomach, and so I've been going to the gym a lot lately just to do that, but I think I'm fine with my size overall. Dream holiday with your kids. So with my kids, I would want to go to Dubai. I have been to Dubai before with Jason. It was terrible. So I feel like now that we have like an experience, we could sit back, plan a better holiday, and then go back with the kids. That's really what I want to do. I'm always scared to visit new places, especially with the kids, because you don't know what to expect, you don't know how it's going to be. But I feel like with Dubai, at least we already have like an experience of that place, so we can just sit back, plan like a proper trip, a better trip with our previous experience, and then go back and just have fun. So I would like to go to Dubai with my kids. Dream holiday without your kids. So yeah, this is the question, because you know when you're traveling with your kids, you want to be sure of what you're really going to. You have to be sure of everything, you know. But dream holiday without my kids would be like an Europe tour. Like my sister-in-law has this fantasy of, you know, visiting so many countries in Europe, like Paris, Venice, you know, all those countries, you know, around that vicinity. She really wants to like have that tour. So I feel like it would be nice to just have that tour, like myself, my husband, herself, and her husband when she's married, and then we just go like on that Europe tour. Like it will really be interesting and fun. So that's my dream holiday without my kids. So question 14 says, how has your life changed since your baby has been born? So I have 2 babies. My life has definitely changed a lot. I never imagined that, you know, a human being is capable of giving out so much love. The love is definitely on another level. Like it just feels very sacrificial, like you can almost give your life out for your child. So I have like having children has made me shift my focus from myself a lot, and you know, just focus on my kids. If you follow me on Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. Like I can't remember the last time I shopped for myself. Any money I get, I'm always looking for what to buy for the boys. And you know, you're just very protective around them. You're just selfless. It's just, you know, it just made me a lot more selfless, and you know, just matured. I feel like ever since I had my children or my son, I became really matured, because I got married at like a very young age. I got married when I was 21, so I was still like growing up. So when I had my son 9 months or 10 months after my wedding, like there was a lot of maturity, because it just feels like having a child comes with, you know, a lot of, you know, you just grow up. It just makes you grow up. You just grow up. So yeah, I've changed definitely. So 15 says, finish the sentence. It makes my heart melt to see dash 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 dash. It really makes my heart melt to see my boys getting along. Because you know, if you have 2 boys, you can testify that most of the time they spend their time fighting. You know, it's different when you have a boy and a girl, then that bond just comes easily. But when you have 2 boys, they fight a lot, because you know, one is trying to I don't know what goes on in their head, but they just fight a lot. And I want my boys to be best friends. Like I want them to be, you know, those brothers that, you know, look out for one another. So the few moments when I see them getting along, and you know, sometimes Jason will just hug his brother, or you will just see them in the corner of the room. Jam is lying on Jason's leg, and they're just hugging and, you know, just doing their thing, or just having fun and running around. It just makes my heart melt. So Like, it's always priceless to see the both of them getting along. But I know they would like make like they would have like they would be really close when they grow up. I know, I can see it, but you know, boys will always be boys. Next question: where do you shop for your kids? So if I'm shopping in Nigeria, I shop from Glam's Kids, and I also shop from Bobas and Mamas. They're on Instagram. I'll tag their handle. But if I'm not shopping in Nigeria, I like to shop from Carter's, F&F, Children's Place. They have really nice pieces, and their clothes are like affordable and durable. Like, they last pretty long. And recently I discovered Next, but they're a little bit more pricey, but like they have like great shoes. Favorite makeup and skincare products. So if you know me, you know that I don't wear makeup, so my favorite makeup product will have to be like a lipstick. So any bright colored lipstick, I'm good with it. For a skincare product, I feel like if I start talking, it's going to be like a long video, so I will just link the video of what's in my skincare bag, so you can see some of the products that I own. But if I have to pick, I'll just say sunscreen. 18 says Huggies or Pampers. Pampers. I have tried Huggies, never liked it, and Pampers just works, and you know, you get it everywhere. So Pampers. Have you always wanted kids? Yes, I have always wanted kids. Yes, I have always wanted kids. Like, I could not wait to have my kids. Sincerely, I definitely could not wait to have my kids. And you know, having my kids, definitely the best thing that's happened to me. Like, you don't even know how much I love those boys. Question 20 says, best part about being a mom. Best part about being a mom is, you know, just have someone call you mommy. Like, that's like one of the best feelings in the world. Like, I definitely could not wait for the boys to start calling me mommy, because you know, most children, they just snitch on you and they start saying daddy first, and then you know, just seeing them, I feel like that's the best part of being a mom. You know, just seeing your kids growing up, and they grow up so fast, watching them grow and seeing them hit different milestones. Oh my gosh. Like, I remember when Jason started walking, when he started talking, when Jam started crawling. It was almost as if he would never crawl or walk. And then now Jam is talking. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess that's the best part of being a mom for me. Like, seeing them hit these different milestones is just amazing. And you know, you can remember when you gave birth. Like, I can remember going to the hospital and getting induced to give birth to Jam. It just feels like it was yesterday, and now he's talking. Like, he's starting to even like make sentences like, I want water, I want food. You know, it's just amazing. And like, that's the best part of being a mom, really. And you know, like, I don't take it for granted. I really love being a mom, and I thank God for making me a mom. It's like the best experience ever. Difficult, yes, but amazing experience. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed filming this video. You know, it really feels good to talk about my kids sometimes, all the time. So let me know how you feel about this video in the comment section. If you have video suggestions, please don't forget to share them with me. If you have questions about being a mom, you know, what's it's like, the experience, you know, anything, you can just drop your questions in the comments, so that if I can put them together, I'll probably make like a question and answer video where I get to answer your questions, right? So if you're not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, subscribe to this channel. And yeah, there's a new video every Monday, if you don't know that already. When I feel like blessing you guys with videos, I definitely would be dropping that, you know, in between. But there's definitely a new video on this channel every single Monday. So yeah, thank you for watching this video, and do stick around for the next one. Bye.